Alright, here we are, kicking off season number 30 for the Indiana Pacers. I start off here to show you part of the reason we're doing this season, other than the fact that I think the game is glitched and Shaq may never retire. We're trying to get Shaq to the record for most games played. You can see here he needs 44 to tie, 45 to break the record held by Kevin Willis. 10 more, he'll pass Peyton for third, and then about 20 more after that, pass Kareem for second. He's already passed MJ. So that's kind of the main thing we're looking at. I'll try to remember to look at it, I guess, around that time. It should be, if he plays every game up to the All-Star break, it's usually about 45. It's a little more than half the games that are played by that time, so we'll see if he gets hurt or not. We had a lot of back-to-backs to kick off the season, like 5 sets of them. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to show. I ended up putting Shaq at 16 minutes, still starting. We got the lineup ready. I didn't do a no Shaq lineup yet. I'm just not going to rest him. I mean, unless it's very obvious that he needs it. I think let's go ahead and simulate. Again, my intention is this is the last season we do. We'll see if Shaq retires. Start off with 2 wins. The Mavericks have been good. They're 0-2 now. Kobe kicks things off with a 29-point outing, making 10 free throws. Shaq's first game, 6 points, 7 boards. Harden had a whole bunch of turnovers. This is AD's first game after being the #1 pick. 6 points, 4 rebounds. 2 for 5 shooting. Kawhi's in the rotation full-time now. We lost both Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook in the offseason. I think Westbrook's on the Sixers. Love is on, I don't remember what team. Whatever team signed Kyle Lowry, because I remember Lowry and Love are together. The Mavs got Jason Kidd. This is his last season. He tried to retire last year. Brought him back for one more go. Pau Gasol I don't see here. Did he switch teams? I think he switched teams, didn't he? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Kings are also 0-2. Boogie Cousins leads the way. Wow, lots of free throws for him. Kobe was 3 for 10. We had Wade foul out. There's Pau. Okay, well that didn't take long. Pau Gasol to the Kings. Got a whole bunch of away games. Chris Paul was hurt. Get to do our first fun here. So Rondo either starts or we start Harden. Either way, Klay Thompson's coming in the rotation. I feel like we should probably start one of the best players in the league and the best on the team. Let's go ahead and do that. Either way, he's getting a whole bunch of minutes, but should be easier to keep the rotation somewhat correct with Rondo as a backup. Just go ahead and start there. I think I saved. That's not the right one. There we go. We'll go ahead and just do that and work from there. Rondo's playing all the point guard minutes that Harden does not have. 33 for Harden, I don't mind, so he can just play the minutes that Paul was. Rondo up to 15, Klay at 15. I don't hate it. I think we just do that and we'll save that no CP lineup for a few games. And see if we can still win. Ooh, close one against the Celtics. But first we beat the Thunder by 20. That was their first loss of the year. Ilyasova leading the way. KD gets 30 points in this one. Kobe made 4 threes. Shaq had 7 assists. Harden was 3 for 13. And we just decided to start him. Maybe I should have looked at stats first. 17-point win over the 1-4 Bucks. This is the super young team with a bunch of rookies and second-year players. They just got Lillard with the second pick. Looks like another guard with the inability to rebound. Jimmy Butler got 30 in his second year. Kevin Durant, huge double-double. This was the game Paul got hurt, so somehow that led to more minutes for Durant. And then without Paul, we squeak by the Celtics by 3. There's where Kevin Love and Lowry are. Kevin Love's averaging almost 28 and 12. He's going to definitely be in the running for most improved, or at least he should be. And Lowry is who they traded a pick for. It was a pretty good deal for them, I would say. Kobe with 20. Shaq's been pretty good in his minutes so far, I would say. An 8-point win over the Raptors. They've only played 3 games. I'm 6-0, and they played 3. Was their first loss. Brandon Roy still averaging 25 points per game. They got Jameer Nelson from the Nets. Kobe with 29. Boogie's up there a lot. That time 19, shot 18 times. AD got 11 rebounds, and KD fouled out with 16 points. Well, since we technically got out of October, we can see who got the awards. The Bobcats have the first 2 Player of the Week awards. Beasley and Wall. Braun and Steph in the West. Player of the Month go to Wall and Braun. Rookies Drummond and Jarrett Sullinger for the Spurs. Oh boy. Alright. I think I did practice up to the Cavs, so we can keep going. There's our first loss to the Celtics. Wade is now hurt. Now we probably start Rondo with Harden. Clay plays, and that means we still need, well, probably could be Draymond. We might be able to make that work out. Gonna have to switch minutes around Rondo and Harden playing point guard. Start with the no CP. And just go with that. Oh, sure, whatever. Alright, so Rondo's going to go out first and then come back in. Something like that. And then we can probably do Kobe. Kobe does not get to play much shooting guard in this whole entire simulation, so why not do it a little bit here? We need a shooting guard here, which can also be Kobe. Because this is where I'm going to let Draymond play a little bit. A lot of minutes for Clay. Let's do that. We'll have Draymond play some, and then Kawhi. And we're missing a small forward, which can be Kawhi. So Kawhi's at 20, Clay's at 18, Harden still 33. Give him that one back. Alright, so this is no CP and DW. Don't think I have one of those. Seems like we need to get our injury prevention in order. Starting guard's already out in the first couple weeks here. Let's see how Shaq's feeling. He's tired, so maybe once guys come back, we'll give him a rest. We're going to let him miss that game. And then that was Paul, so Wade's not back yet. I guess we'll go with the normal lineup. And then Harden starts. And whoops, Rondo gets all these. Like that. And then we have a no DW lineup, a new one, in case that's needed again. And now do I rest Shaq? Probably. So let's go ahead and get him out. Boogie starts. Davis is going to play more. And then probably Kawhi and Draymond will play. So we'll get the no Wade lineup back. Hey, Elliot. Having fun here. How are you doing? Alright, let's get Cousins the starter minutes. Everywhere Cousins isn't it? Well, he's going to play a lot more than Shaq was. So then AD comes in. This is going to be Draymond. Cousins. Something like that. And then same here. Let's get him to 30. 23 for Davis. Looks good. 8 for Draymond. Alright, so this is no Wade and Shaq, which probably already exists. Yep. Alright, and we'll do it just for that game. And let me see if Wade comes back. There we go. Now we can just reset it to the normal lineup. And maybe take a minute away from Wade. Somewhere, let's do it not there. Let's do it here. There we go. So Clay's already been getting some PT here to kick off the season. Alright, that week took forever. We lost by 6 to the Celtics, who do barely have a winning record. So Kevin Love gets more revenge. 28-11 now is his average. They still have 38-year-old Rasheed Wallace. Says he's, or doesn't say he's retiring yet. KD got a double-double. Shaq went 0 for 2 with an assist and 3 fouls in 16 minutes. I'm not sure how such a large man could have such little involvement in the game. Kobe Bryant fouled out in 25 minutes with 2 points on 1 for 6 shooting. Yeah, this looks like it should be a loss, so deserve that one. Beat the Spurs by 8. Anytime we beat LeBron's good stuff. Harden in his start gets 25 points. Who fouled out? Or no, this was when Wade got hurt. Where is LeBron? LeBron got hurt, it looks like, in this game. He has a severe ankle sprain. Ouch. So that's helpful. Gilbert Arenas getting more of the scoring going on. 31 over the Rockets, who are really bad for some reason, with Dwight and Amare. 88 and 84. They don't have a point guard. That's part of the problem. I think it's this fake guy here. Yep. Harden again leads the team. Kobe was better. Durant with another double-double. 17 assists for Rondo. So this was his first and only start, I believe. Wow. Which is probably a career high. I'll look here in a second. 6-point win over the Grizzlies. Rather close. Cousins with a double-double in his start with Shaq's rest. Let's see. Rondo, he's not shooting as great, but 17 assists. That's also the league high. So for a guy who usually plays 8 minutes a game here, Jeremy Lin got to the line a whole bunch. John Wall scored 53 points in a game. Jordan Farmar led their team with 24. They got a lot of scoring options on this team. Not sure Jordan Farmar is one of the top 10, but all right, let's do some training here. Probably not a scrimmage. Let's do, sure, we can start the bodywork action here. More back-to-backs happening. So we got back-to-back against the Cavs and 3 days off. Well, that seems like a perfect time to do some conditioning. All right, play LeBron again. This one's away. Might be tough. 1-10, lost to the Cavs. Well, good thing we play them twice more coming up soon. Beat the Spurs by 10. They have a losing record. I guess LeBron's hurt. Well, short memory, I guess. PJ Tucker and Jan Mahimi combined for 2 for 21. A couple guys up here shooting terrible too. T-Max 33, shooting really bad. Kobe and Durant with 25 each. Durant fouled out. Shaq was good. Lost by 11 to the 7-4 Cavs. Jamal Crawford getting 22 a game. Derek Favors in his third year. Garnett is a Cav now. Chandler they've had forever. Pretty consistent player. He's shooting 73%. Well, it wasn't Durant's fault. Paul had 16 assists. We had 15 turnovers. Weren't great at threes. I'm not sure who to blame here. The whole team, I guess. 38 over the Clippers, who are usually pretty bad, but Mike Conley's one of the best players in the league, overall-wise. Chris Paul got 20 assists, so Rondo does not have the league high anymore. That's probably his career high. Did he get 21 once, maybe? Nope, 20. So he at least tied it. It also said he's shooting 38.5%. I know he missed some games, but that's still really bad. 3 for 12 does not help. That's Shaq's first double-digit scoring, I think, of the year. 12 points, 7 rebounds, couple blocks. Conley's down here getting more assists than ever. Beat the Bucks by 40. They're not great. They've got so much potential. Lillard only had 13. Butler was 2 for 10. Gordon didn't make a 3. They were 4 for 29 from downtown. I think it's a trust the process type team. Cousins, 15 rebounds. Kobe with a double-double with 4 for 16, 1 for 7 from downtown. Wade and Kobe had some weird double-doubles in this one. Shaq got another double-digit game and 3 blocks. All right, now we play, I know the Blazers have Carmelo. Just lost again. Anthony Davis is hurt. That makes it harder to rest Shaq. Probably Draymond playing now, not Clay. How has Draymond done so far? Not great, but he's not played much. Alright, let's switch these, and then Cousins is getting all the center minutes. We might have to give Shaq a few more. Let's get him up to 18. Cousins at 30 off the bench seems crazy. Kawhi could play some power forward, I guess. But not going to have him do that. So this is no AD. That doesn't exist. Alright, Draymond's at 13 a game. Shaq probably needs a rest, but if I do that, I mean, I guess Birdman can play. But let's see what Shaq looks like after this game. He's pretty tired. Well, let's rest him. Let's see how this can work. Cousins starts. Kawhi's probably going to play more. Anderson's in. So that was the no AD lineup. Will probably be easier just to fill this in and then take away for Anderson. All right. Seven. Let's do 33. 15 for Anderson. And that's pretty much how it has to be. So that's no AD and Shaq. Who knows if we'll need that again. All sorts of combos being saved now. Lost to the Grizzlies, and Wade's hurt again. Harden starts. Shaq's active again. Let's do the no Wade lineup and then mess with Draymond down here. Alright, so this was all Cousins, And then I gave Shaq some here. So he's 18 and 30. That's what I had. Clay's now at 15. That seems fine. So this is no Wade AD. Seem to be more injuries going on than we've had in the last few seasons. Come there and check out our losses. We've lost 4 games in the last 3 weeks. Lost by 10 to the sub 500 Hawks. Bosch is averaging over 20 for the first time in his career. We allowed 3 guys with 20. Vladimir Radmanovich and Corey Brewer. Kobe with 21. Wade was pretty bad but got 10 assists. Then we bounced back and beat the Celtics, so a team that beat us earlier we beat by 38 at home. Kobe, Paul, and Wade all with 20 plus. Wade had 13 assists, might be a career high. No, maybe not. 15's his career high. He's only averaging 15 points. Not shooting quite as well as he has previously. Durant had a double-double down here too. AD almost did. This was the game he got hurt in, I think. Shaq almost had double-digit rebounds. Kevin Love just gets this many points every time. Perkins got 18 on us. Beat the Blazers by 30. They're terrible. Melo's leading a losing team here. Yeah, they don't look very good. Kobe and Cousins with 25. Harden with 22. Wade was good there. Shaq got 12. Paul continues to shoot terrible. He had 19 assists, though. And then we lose to the Grizzlies. 7-7. We're losing to some bad teams. And this was even taking Shaq out. I was going to say earlier, like, starting 76 overall Shaq, I'm probably going to lose more games than usual, because usually I don't have people that overall playing, let alone starting. But this was a game where he wasn't in. I mean, I guess Chris Anderson was in, which isn't better. Vince Carter was 2 for 14. Jermaine was 4 for 15. We lost this game. They had 18 turnovers, but their threes were one of the best I've ever seen. 15 of 22. Oh boy. And we were 6 of 22 with the same amount of turnovers. But Chris Anderson, look at that. 9 rebounds and 3 blocks in 26 minutes because Cousins fouled out in 18. So Birdman's playing a whole bunch guarding Jermaine O'Neal. Kawhi struggled. Kobe really struggled. And Wade got hurt. So there's that. Alright, I did training up till here, so let's see. Conditioning. Let's do a strength, and then sure. Whoops. Do that. Probably not. Since we're already getting hurt, probably don't need to push people even harder. Alright, well, we're about to wrap up November. We got 2 games against the Cavs, who beat us by 11 2 weeks ago. The Bobcats, I think, are probably good. Nope, they're not. They just have players that do crazy stats, I guess. Anthony Davis is back, so let's get him back in, because Draymond has not been good. So now this is just no D-Wade. I think AD can play his 20 and just fine. Birdman went down now. Probably because he... Well, I don't really know. He's not upset, is he? He is retiring. He may have tried last year. I may have kept him around. He still played, I think, a couple more seasons in real life. Alright. Wait, did I just choose the wrong... No, I chose the note. Wade. Alright, so Wade should come back. Now Kobe's hurt. Jeez. Alright, well now Kawhi Leonard gets a chance at starting. It's either that or we start AD. If Kawhi starts, Clay plays more and Draymond comes in. If we start AD at power forward and Durant at small forward, it's the same people playing. Let's try, well, he's got a snowflake on him, 42%. AD just came back from injury. Let's try AD. Why not? Kawhi's still going to get a lot more minutes. Clay plays, Draymond plays. Wade's still not back. So we do the no Dwayne Wade lineup. We go with this. Switch that up a little bit. This needs to be Kawhi. Draymond. Alright, Durant lost a minute somehow. I think it was here. And then this needs to be Kawhi. 24. Sounds fine. 7 for Draymond because he's been pretty bad. AD's at 30 as a starter. I think that's probably do that. Alright, so this is no Wade and AD, which I already had that. Oh no, this is Wade and Kobe, which probably is a thing too. Yep. I'm gonna forget which ones I've already done pretty soon. Cousins is playing 32 off the bench. How did that? Oh no, that's where I need to give Shaq a little bit more. Well, I was thinking like if this could go quickly, I might just do the whole season in one sitting. But it's not feeling like it's going quickly for sure. Alright, we're going to still go through that game without Wade, then we'll get Wade back in. I just hate doing lineups and then not, like, pretty much wasting time. Alright, so we don't have a no Kobe lineup. Is it going to be easier to just load what I just did? Maybe. Let's try that. Because Wade and Harden were playing similar minutes. Let's do that. Whoops. And then switch Harden and Wade. And then Clay and Harden. And then Harden takes what he had before. 19. He had more than that because I think he had those three too. Yep. And then we can even take another one from Wade, which was that one. So this is just my no Kobe lineup. There we go. Now we got two guys playing pretty low minutes. Kawhi's playing more than Harden. Hopefully Kobe's back soon. Alright, we got 22-point win over the Bobcats, who do have a winning record now. Durant with another double-double. Shaq got 13 points and a rebound. I feel like his shooting's much better so far this year than it has been in the past. Kawhi was 0 for 5. Beasley, scoring's going down a little bit, but that's because John Wall's scoring a whole bunch. They got Gasol getting all the rebounds still. Beat the Cavs by 10. Ranger with 27. Durant, Cousins, and Paul in the 20s. AD with a double-double. Is that his first? Oh, he's doing really well. Yeah, it is his first double-double. 10 and 5 and a block shooting almost 60%. I will take it. Shaq was 2 for 10, so of course as soon as I say something about his shooting, he goes 2 for 10. Then didn't beat them by as much 2 nights later, but Kevin Durant had 42. That's close to a career high. 45 was his career high. He is averaging 21, which is a career high. Getting more blocks than ever, shooting a better percentage than ever, rebounds are better, assists. He's doing everything more. He is playing a little bit more. 15 assists for Paul. We had AD foul out, so he gets to start, and he fouls out in 16 minutes without scoring. Marcin Gortat, almost averaging a double-double. He's been pretty consistent. This is his first year outside of Denver. Let's go see the November stuff. We did have some transactions, maybe. No staff firings. We got Dirk got extended. That actually doesn't happen too much where guys get extended mid-season. So it's cool that it happened with a really good player. And the Pistons signed Kareem Rush. We did have one trade, swap of small forwards. The Nets getting Tayshaun, Jefferson going to the Warriors. Conley has a spinal injury. That's not good. Jameer Nelson hurt his back as well. Or neck, I guess. We got no Pacers here. A couple different Bulls, plus Jeremy Lin, Curry, and Melo over in the West. Jeremy Lin was the player of the month. Melo for the West. Lillard, and what is Jared Sullinger doing? Are the West rookies that bad? Maybe. Let's go see what's going on here. Shaq is not saying anything. He's still not saying he's retiring, but he also doesn't want to extend yet. Look at that field goal percentage. It's 10% better. Rondo, he wants to re-sign Indiana following this season, but maybe not now, I guess. Kobe will re-sign. We probably should go ahead and do that. He's making almost 19 and then 20. He's 34 right now, so he'll be 36 at the end of this contract. So maybe we just add 2 more. Sure. So now he's locked up till he's 37. Alright, let's take a look just to see. I haven't looked at everybody. Paul's percentage has gone up a bit. Wade's percentage has gone down. Durant we saw. AD we looked at. Shaq we looked at. Cousins, 56%, averaging 16 points per game in his 25 minutes. His per 36 is higher than it was. Oh boy. Kawhi doing a little better at 3, but shooting the same percentage, getting a little more playing time than last year as a rookie. Harden shooting much worse than last year, getting to play a lot more. Not sure what's going on with him. This is his contract year. Rondo we just looked at. Draymond's been real bad. Clay's not been bad. He got to play a little bit last year. Almost. He's already played more minutes. He's 2 games away from playing as much as he did last year. Anderson we saw didn't score. Kobe is at 50%. Playing only 31 a game. Middleton has not gotten on the court yet. Alright, I've not looked at this. We got a fake guy. Well, auto-generated child of a former player. Oladipo and Giannis. Gobert, we got Barkley Jr. Kind of silly to look at that, I guess, if I'm not going to be playing after this. Am I even first? Like, I've lost a lot of games. There are 2 other teams in the East with the same number of losses, only a game and a half ahead. And then in the West, the Nuggets actually have only 3 losses. Still 1.5. I've just played a lot of games, I guess, because I've done a lot of back-to-backs. I don't remember if I did training up through this or not, so let's go find out. Looks like I did there. Sure. Yeah. Let's do... So this is where other teams get to catch up because I get 5 days off. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Beat the Mavs and the Knicks. Dwayne Wade is hurt again, but it's a cut on the head. It probably only hurts his, I was going to say just his passing or vision or something, but it's also his shooting. I think we're going to play him. Shaq is super exhausted, so we're going to take him out for this next game. Get Cousins in the starting lineup. This is going to be a little more difficult to do, but it can be done. We'll go with the no Kobe lineup and then go from there. Because we've got AD that's going to play center. And since Cousins tends to foul out, we'll have him go out early. Alright, and then we'll let Durant play there. Kawhi's going to have a huge stretch. This needs to be the same. Clay needs to get some minutes somewhere. Probably here. Because then Kawhi can come back in here. What are we missing here? Power forward? Well, do that. And then Clay can play maybe just a couple to break up that big stretch by Kawhi. Sure. So this is no Shaq Kobe. I'm sure that exists somewhere. Not much for Clay, but it's still better than nothing, I would say. So we'll get through this game. Wade is back. We will leave it. And then we'll go back and reset everything with Shaq. So 20 over the Mavs, who continue to be pretty bad. Josh Smith gets to score more without Powell, though. Kidd did not score. Wade, Paul, Durant, and Cousins all with 20 plus. Shaq even had 15 and 8. This was a really good all-around game. Kawhi did other things than score. Davis fouled out. They only beat the Knicks by 35. They are really good. One of the teams right behind us in the East. We got Cousins with 31 points. It's not going to be a career high because he played a lot as a rookie with the Bucks. But he is up to 18 points per game. Joe Johnson, super consistent here for the Knicks. Getting ready for his jersey to be hung at some point. How old is he? 31. He's still got a ways to go. 44 over the Wizards. Durant, another double-double. Cousins, 17 rebounds. We have 4 double-doubles here at the top. Shaq was 2 boards away from one as well. Draymond made his only shot. That's a change from before. Maggette. We got Rudy Gay, already in his 7th year. Marbury now in his 17th year, first with the Wizards. And then 45 over the Sixers, who are really bad. Russell Westbrook's probably scoring lots of points, though. Cousins has been the focal point here in this batch of games. Chris Paul, 10 for 10 from the line. Durant, 23 and 14. All right. Russ is averaging 24 and 6 in 33 minutes per game. I assume, yeah, he has to be starting because they lost Parker and Billups, so he's all they got. They still have Blake Griffin, who's averaging 17 a game. Vucevic at 15, shooting terrible. Now we got to get Shaq back in the rotation. Kobe's got to be coming back soon, I would think. Beat the Lakers, beat the Pistons, beat the Bulls. All right, and now Kobe's back. Beautiful timing. Back to the normal lineup, except maybe give Kobe another minute off here. Not sure if the fourth quarter was the right place to do that, but whatever. All right, that's a 57-point win over the Lakers, who continue to be awful. They've got Al Jefferson and about nothing else. O.J. Mayo's down here. He's scoring a lot for them. AD leads the team with 26 and 11. Cousins, another double-double. Shaq, again, so close to getting one. He's been better this year than he was last and playing about 4 fewer minutes. Pistons, we beat by 31. KD and 80 at the top. Rondo missed all his shots. And 29 over the Bulls, who aren't as good as they should be based on their lineup. Good all-around game. Dirk's averaging 20 and 8. Rose 20 and 8. Pierce 19 and 7. And Ray Allen's down here going 2 for 8. Only averaging 13. Still making all the threes though. Haslam was on my team last year. He's getting to play a lot more. Is he like starting? Some. Center is what they've been missing. Maybe Dirk starting at center? Or this fake guy. Maybe this fake guy. Alright, we did up through here, I know. Sure. Now let's do low. Alright, and then we've got back-to-back here. Let's do, sure, let's study the film in the morning and then turn that into a scrimmage. Cool. Alright, hopefully these days off or these practices help people get back on track, avoid the injuries. There we go. Ooh, that's 38 over the Wizards. What did we beat them by before? 44. It's not quite as big. Durant and Kobe. So Kobe comes back, gets over 20. Wade, 2 boards away from a triple-double. Shaq didn't score, 0 for 5. We made 10 to 23 threes there. Enes Kanter leads their team this time. And then 39 over the Heat, who are pretty terrible. Durant 27 and 10. Paul only 6 for 17. Shaq had 9 rebounds. Leonard couldn't make a shot. Paul George getting better shooting-wise, not scoring anymore. He's up to 86 overall. Drummond is a rebounding machine, as he should be. They've got a young Isaiah who can't shoot. I play the Heat 2 more times. And we got a Christmas game against the Clippers. Let me see. Probably shouldn't do something on. Let's do it there. Do conditioning right before New Year's Eve. That sounds fun, right? Alright, we won our Christmas game, beat Steph Curry and the Jazz, and oh my, beat the Heat twice, and the last one by 58. 13 over the Clippers. Based on the record, seems like I should have beat them by more. Got Rodney Stuckey. He was a mid-season trade. He's now on the Jazz. Is it possible that I played him in back-to-back games on 2 different teams? That'd be fun. Wade and Durant with 24. Shaq again missed every shot. Probably need to be resting him more. Beat the Jazz by 6. Is Stuckey? Oh my god, he really did. He got traded back-to-back games with 2 different teams. He was on the Clippers on Tuesday, and by Thursday it was the Jazz. The Heat continue to be awful. George and Drummond doing what they need to do, although Drummond's shooting a lot more than he should probably. Chris Paul, 1 assist away from a triple-double. Would have been the first of his career. He's been so close several times. Can't quite get there. And then this one is just a slaughtering. We have 4 guys, almost 5 with 20. Paul got a 15 and 15. Shaq had one of his better games. Wade didn't shoot great, but other than that, everybody did. Isaiah got 25 that time. Oh yeah, I forgot they have Hibbert and Drummond. Big time 38% shooting center there. Alright, I should probably rest Shaq soon. The Wolves are not good. But I'd rather do it in a back-to-back. I say he's retiring finally? Nope. It says he wants to sign extension, guys. I think I broke the game. I think Shaquille O'Neal will play forever. Yeah, I'm gonna rest him now. I don't have just a no Shaq lineup, do I? I don't think so. Because every time I've rested him, there's been somebody else hurt. Whoops, that's not right. Oh, let's do this. Draymond can start off there. Alright, that's a long stretch of minutes, but it's Anthony Davis. I hope he can do it. So now we can actually save a no Shaq lineup that we've avoided. Hopefully at least Draymond's going to get better with his playing time, even if his stats are awful. Alright. We'll go ahead and look at this game, because then we'll see the December awards. So 28 over the T-Wolves. Kyrie Irving, 27 points per game. KD and Cousins. Kobe, 2 for 8. Paul, 1 for 10. What's going on with Chris Paul? Go ahead and get Shaq back in. And let's see. Other trades. Vladimir for Mehmet Okur, Chris Kaman. So the Suns finally got rid of one of their big guys. That is smart, because they have Aldridge and Duncan. So they trade Kaman to get Tyreek Evans. That makes some sense. Satoransky for Aaron Brooks. Greg Oden and Markieff for Varejao and Stuckey. Interesting. More signings. Flip Murray to the T-Wolves. I'm guessing these were teams that had trades that probably ran out of people at those positions. Hornets got Ty Lue. Nobody fired yet. Ryan Hollins and a fake guy, DeAndre Jordan, tore his MCL. He was averaging 15 and 13 for the Knicks. First look at the award races. Steph Curry trying to get MVP. KD up there for the Pacers. Jeremy Lin's averaging 20. 6.5 points per game because Michael Beasley left and he was their main scorer, and I don't think they replaced him with anybody that can score. Carmelo's averaging 10 boards. He's not even averaging 9 before. Rookie of the Year, Andre Drummond, Lillard. We do finally have somebody in the running for it. Probably not going to win it as long as Andre Drummond's playing. And Lillard's probably going to be playing a whole lot. He's playing 31 minutes. So unless somebody gets hurt and Davis gets to start a whole lot, it's not happening. DeMarcus Cousins, 2nd and 6th man of the year. That's cool. Defensive player, Josh Smith. Al Jefferson. Most improved, there's Russ, there's Cousins. I don't think he should qualify because he was so good as a rookie, and he's not doing better than he did. Lynn, I guess, qualifies. Corey Joseph's kind of random. Kemba's stepping it up because they traded Kyle Lowry. We finally got a player of the week, Kevin Durant. LeBron got it a couple times in the West. Kevin Love got it for the Celtics. Beasley and LeBron are the players of the month. Drummond and Beal. So where's Beal been this whole time? Why has Sillinger been getting it? In All-Star voting, Curry and Arenas. Steve Nash at 38 years old, averaging 14 and 9 in his first year with the Warriors. Iguodala's up there getting 17 points per game. Melo, LeBron, and Al Jefferson. Usually it's Tim Duncan or Powell, or even Dwight. Last year I know was up there. Front court is pretty stacked here in the West. In the East, Chris Paul and Dwayne Wade battling it out. Probably come down to who gets hurt next to get out of the starting lineup with John Wall. Surprised Jeremy Lin's not first. In real life, he probably would be. Front court KD with the two Bulls, Pierce and Dirk. Love's trying to get a spot up there too. Kobe and Cousins is even 10th. All right. And standing wise, 4 games ahead of the Magic, and Nuggets are 7.5 back. So who's the worst? The Sixers are looking real bad with the Russell Westbrook led team. The Lakers are also really bad. So Sixers and Lakers. All right, we got a few weeks till the All-Star break. We got body work. Sure. All-Star break is when? January 25th. So that's not even on the screen yet. Alright, let's finish off this week. Wait, did I put... Yeah, I put Shaq back in. Alright. Oof. So now Wade is hurt again. What did I say? So now he's going to be the one that misses the All-Star game, probably. Or the starting in the All-Star game is what I meant. At least we have that ready to go. Alright, well, after beating them by 27 on the road, we beat them by 55 at home. Double it up. Kobe, Durant, and Harden. Cousins, Wade, and Paul with double-doubles. AD with a decent game. Kyrie with 19. Jeff Green with 19. At least Gerald Green's not averaging his 20 now that he's off the Cavs. And then 31 over the Pistons, who have Jeremy Lin and about nothing else. Marvin they got a fake guy up here averaging almost 10 points a game. Battier's over 10 for the first time in his career. McGlore's 33 years old and 68 overall, shooting 34%. Webster's at 11. Swift not doing much. Calderon's at 10. So the guys they have are scoring probably more than they would otherwise. But Jeremy Lin is going crazy. Durant 5 for 16. Shaq had 4 blocks. Only 2 games this week, so no need to rest Shaq. There's a 49-point win over the Bobcats. Harden, Durant, and Cousins. Paul at 8 turnovers. Kobe only 13 but had 5 steals. John Wall's averaging 27 and 7 now. Gasol rebounding down a little bit from last year, but now he's shooting 50%. And then 5 days later, beat the Nets by 21, who are really, really good. I think they're the second team in the East, right? Kobe, 18, 8, and 8. Klay Thompson with probably a new career high of 16. Heck yeah. Hassan Whiteside made 21 field goals, that says. Oh boy. Ricky Rubio. They got Chauncey. All these other guys are already on the team, I think. No, Chris Humphries is new. Alright, I did it up till the Hawks game, I believe, yes. So I said All-Star stuff starts the 25th. Which means we can do something fun here. Maybe not conditioning right before a back-to-back. That's not great timing, but... Alright, 3 home games with no back-to-backs. I think Shaq should be good to go. Wade should be coming back soon, I would hope. Let's let him miss that game still. Would you like to stop saying? Yes, I would like to take a look, I think, to see if anybody should be traded. Chris Paul's got 3 years left. His field goal percentage has gone back up. He's getting a career high in assists. I don't think he's on the trade block. Rondo has 1 year remaining. Isn't doing great shooting. He's probably going to want a lot of money. We don't have his rights. Or we have his bird rights, but don't have... Oh, he wants an extension already. Well, that changes things. Could extend him. What I was trying to say is his rookie contract is well gone, so he's not like somebody we can match offers on. But if we keep Harden around, who can play point guard, or do we trade Harden? Got to at least do the trade finder, I think, on a 94 overall guy. Wade's up over 50% again. He's got 4 years left. Clay's still in his rookie deal. Middleton hasn't gotten to play yet. Kobe we just extended. He's doing pretty much the same thing he did last year, which is fine. Kawhi's up to an 85 halfway through his rookie contract. He's now played more games than he did last year. Draymond's been really bad, but he's a rookie. Durant getting career highs in everything, and he's got 2, maybe 3 years left. AD we just drafted, he's been amazing. Marion is retiring. Cousins has been ridiculous. We still got 1 more year on his rookie contract. Shaq's ready to sign an extension still. I don't understand what's happening. Birdman's retiring. So we got 2 guys retiring. So the only guy that's be interesting to see. Oh, really? No offers for James Harden. Probably because nobody has draft picks. Because the Pacers have them all. It's Rondo? We do get offers for Rondo. 21 of them, actually. Not sure what I would be looking for. We can steal Jeremy Lin so he doesn't lead the league in scoring, but no real need to do that. He's got 1 year left on his rookie contract, so it does help me out in that sense. JJ. Tyreek already got traded once. I think we're just gonna... Ooh, Kenyon Martin and Ron Artest. Not really anything we need, although that would keep Draymond from having to play when guys get hurt. I think we just stick with it. Let's go see. Rondo wants 7.5-ish. Playing 8 minutes a game right now. We don't really have depth at point guard unless you count Harden and Wade, which if we're Wade and Paul are locked up for at least the next 3 years, so Harden really is the super sixth man that could play both point guard and shooting guard. Then Clay's a shooting guard with Middleton as the extra behind Kawhi. I think we just let Rondo walk because that's a lot of money for a guy that right now is playing 8 minutes and in the future might not play at all. Because Kawhi and Clay are going to be better than him soon, I would imagine. So let's stick with that, and then we'll wait to sign Shaquille, I guess. We lost to the Suns by 4. I forgot to put Dwayne Wade back in, didn't I? Dang it. Well, we might not have lost to the Suns if not for that. That's on me. That's on me. Let's do that. Also, only we're allowed 90 points. We allowed 93, 94. Super low scoring game. Alright, this was 28 over the Bucks. Continue to struggle. James Harden leads the way. Chris Paul again flirts with a triple-double. Can't quite do it. Valanciunas with 23. Lillard was 3 for 14. Butler 2 for 11. They do not have very good games against the Pacers, it seems. The Suns are 14 and 25 with Duncan and Aldridge. Not sure what's going on in Phoenix. I would have thought trading for Tyreke Evans would help them with the balance of their lineup. They're still missing a point guard. They got Tyshawn Taylor at 68, Speedy Claxton at 68. Not a great lineup with the 2 guys in the middle who seem to be doing well. James Harden was 4 for 15. Barely beat the Hawks, who are just over a winning record. Pretty bad shooting for some of these guys, but still we managed to shoot 50% as a team. Lou got 22, Jay got 20, Bosch got 20. And here we are. Chris Paul is hurt. We're going to leave it because he should be back by the time we play. He might miss the All-Star game, though. That's kind of sad. 17 over the Wizards. Rudy Gay. Dwayne Wade, well, put him back in and he gets to score. Kobe got 12 assists but didn't manage double-digit points. Shaq 2 for 7. So his percentage is falling below 50 now. Let's go see who made All-Star game. Durant's the only starter. So Russ kicked out Paul and Wade because of their injuries, I guess. But Russ has hurt himself and won't be playing, it looks like. Huh. Paul and Wade both make it, along with Kobe as a backup. Kevin Love makes it. Paul George, did he make it last year? Yes. No, this is his first year. Kyle Lowry and Kevin Love as new Celtics. For the West, Steph, Gilbert, Dwight Howard does shoot up the list and make it. Iguodala, Kyrie, Powell and Smith, Tony Parker. Dunk contest, John Wall, Paul George, DeRozan, and Terrence Ross. Three-pointers, no Pacers. We got Red. Love's in there. He's shooting 47%. Curry's 45. Alright, we got AD playing in this game. We're going to kick out the fake guy. And maybe Chandler Parsons, it looks like. Or Biyombo. Let's go with Biyombo. Give them another center to play. Bucks have 3, 4, 5 players in this game. The sophomores. So AD's on the losing team. Had a good game though. Lillard, 5 turnovers, didn't shoot well. They ended up subbing in Corey Joseph, I think, for was it Alec Burks that was hurt, I think. Kyrie, 22 and 5, probably gets your MVP. Although Kemba had 4 steals and a couple threes. We get Gilbert winning the three-point contest, and Paul George is your slam dunk champion. Chris Paul is back, which means he gets to play in the game at least. The West won, so we are in the losing team. Gilbert Arenas had 25, 5 and 6 on 5 of 6 from downtown. Made half the threes for this team. Guess he's your MVP. KD leads the way with 26, made 3 threes. Paul gets a double-double. Lowry didn't miss a shot. Kobe had 11. Wade had 9, 4 turnovers. So we did get 4 All-Stars. That's always fun. Just curious. Still got fake guys up there at the top. I'm kind of surprised Giannis isn't at the top. Maybe his potential likelihood is not super high. Don't know. Or it's just his... Well, no, his overall is probably crazy good. We're 10.5 up on the Nuggets and only 2.5 up on the Magic. Because that team... I mean, look at that lineup. That's pretty cool. They've got Yee as the Super Six man, although he was starting last year, I thought. No? The Magic, or the Chinese, are super fans of the Orlando Magic in this world for sure. And the Nuggets got Tony Parker from the Sixers to lead a team of people they've mostly had. Bynum's new, but Lewis, Kirilenko, Harrington, and Terry have been around for quite a while. And a real quick look here at the career games played. So Shaq has moved into second. He needs 6 games to pass Kevin Willis. So I'm going to stop here and hope that I remember that after the end of this first week, although I'll probably rest him at least one of these games. So by the second week, Shaq should be breaking the all-time games played record. That's pretty exciting. So until next time, I thank you for tuning in. Hopefully we'll have some fun next time and see Shaq break the record and see if he's going to just keep on playing until he's like 100 years old. Thanks, guys. Till then, Shoe Shack Redemption's out.